Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Joy. Today I'm feeling a little bit creative, so I'm going to make my homemade candles. Some of you already knew that I have my candle business in Netherlands. So today I'm going to make candles with the ingredient that I bought from Netherlands. Of course, with love. If you are candle lovers, I'm sure you knew about sustainability of the candles and the quality of the candles. All the ingredients that I'm going to use are from Netherlands. Quality-wise, it's very good and healthy to our humankind. If you're curious about how I make my candle, how I do my packaging, you can check out my Instagram and TikTok. In my candle business, I run 3 different lines. One is candle and second is wax mask, and third product is tea light candle. So today I'm going to make all of these, and I'm going to use the fragrance that I bought from one of the best supplier in Netherlands. Let's check the fragrance that I have. I have a pink fix and pomelo fragrance. So that one is like fruity scents. The other one is meringue fragrance. The one is like a beach scent. When you light it up, you will feel like you are at the beach and enjoying the beach, the sand. This is my favorite one. This is the spices from winter Christmas. So when you light it up, you will feel like you are at home. You feel warm, and this is one of my best seller item. Another one is Cuban tobacco and oak fragrance. If you like smoking, this is the best for you. This is like you will smell like this is kind of masculine sense. Good product for men. This one is my second bestseller item is lemongrass and ginger. It's like when you light it up, you will feel like you will smell like it's very refreshing smell. Like if let's say if you have a very lazy day, or if you want to lighten the mood of the party or maybe of the room, you should light it that this candle. This is lemongrass and ginger, and this one is a whiskey fragrance. It's very masculine scent. It's kind of smell like whiskey. And this one is very good. This is romantic scent. Like say if you have a date, or if you want to make like a lovely mood, romantic mood, you should use this candle. Then I will show you my wax. The flying wax that I'm going to use. This is very sustainable and very good quality product. And this is look at product from Netherlands. It's quite heavy. So wax, but I like to use fly wax because for me it smells very good and the quality is very good. This one is HPM wax. This is for wax mask. In my candle, I have 3 different sizes. This is the 200 gram. This is 200 gram candle, and this one is 75 gram candle. This is the biggest size in my candle line. This one is 375 gram, so it's the biggest candle size in my line. The last one is candle, tea light candle. Tea light candle size. For wax mask, this is my wax mask box. The important part of making candle is wick. Depending on the wick, you can see the quality of the candle and the sense of the candle, the scent throw. So this is the wick that I'm going to use. Then I think I'm done with introducing about all the ingredients that I'm going to use. So let's do the work. So this is where I make my candles. If you are doing homemade candle, you just need a kitchen to make homemade candle. Since I always do a small batch, I only use a small pan where I melt the wax and mix with the scents. I don't necessarily need to have a big pan. So this is the size of the pan that I always use in making candles. And when need this sponge to stir the wax. So first thing first, we need to have a calculation to make a candle. I need my notebook because I write it down all the temperature depending on the type of candle, type of fragrance, type of the size of the candle that I'm going to make. So I need to check my notebook first. All these books are about candle, like I study through online. Let me see. I found my calculation and notes in my book, and I write it down in the white book for easy use. This book is like a treasure to me. I need to make the fragrance oil and wax, and in the meantime I need to heat it up the jar that I'm going to make candle in the oven for 5 minutes with 100 degrees Celsius. So I will wait down the fragrance oil first. Wherever I wait the oil, I use my plastic cup because plastic cup is like it's very easy to use and it has no weight. I'm gonna switch on the scale. So as you can see, this is the weight scale that I'm always use. I will switch on, and now I'm going to make the romantic oil. So I always write the name of the candle here, so that is for me it's easy to pick the correct one. Found it. So see, look at this one. After I put the cap, it shows 3 grand. I will reset to 0. So now it's 0 already, okay? For 200 gram size candle, I will need 15 gram of oil. Slowly. Now 15. So remember to use glove. I forget to use, so I will use this now. So here I forgot to tell you one thing. Remember to use glove and close tightly. Okay, now the oil is 15 gram, so we will move it aside. It's time for wax. Wax also the same. I will reset to 0. Look at this one. This weight is already 151 grams, so I will reset it. So now I have to put 185 grams of wax. So I put a little bit. You see, it's 185. Now I can heat it up, the wax. So for heating up the wax, I'm not allowed the heat to touch the pot. I will use this pan. I will put in water, I will boil it, and then put this wax ball here like that. In that way, the wax will melt with the evaporation. I have to wait like 3 minutes, so in the meantime, I'm gonna heat up the jar. Before we heat up the jar, we need to clean the jar with rubbing alcohol. Spread tie, and use a tissue, wipe it. In that way, we are cleaning the jar. So that when you put wax here, it will have like a very clean state of the candle. No dust, nothing inside. This candle is quite easy, but you really need to make it with care and love for your customer or for your family or for your friends, because you want to give them the good quality product, right? I'm gonna make a small size also. Remember to wear gloves, okay? I always heat up with this plate right here, and I'll put it in the oven for 5 minutes with 100 degrees Celsius. In candle making process, you need a thermometer, something like that, to measure the temperature of the wax. In order to get the right temperature, you really need a lot of study and calculation. But for my candle, depending on the temperature of my hole, depending on the sunstroke that I want, depending on the jar that I'm going to use, depends on a lot of different factors. Minimum temperature of the max should be 80 degrees Celsius. So I need to wait until the thermometer show 80 degrees Celsius. Then I can switch off the gas. We have to wait the wax to be melted, and then the temperature is like until a maximum 85 degree. Then we will put it down, and we gonna put the fragrance oil at 80 degrees Celsius, and we will stir slowly until the temperature tends to 75. Then that time we should pour to the candle jar, because it is different degree for different temperature for candle and wax mag. I'll show you the how wax melt. So this is how the wax melt. As you can see, it's melting, and I can also like make it quick like that. Put the temperature thermometer here. You can see the temperature. So I need to wait until it turns to 80 to 85 degree, not more than 90 degree. Okay. So now I need to prepare everything. Now it's 77. So I will lower down a little bit of the heat. See? And look at this 82 degree. So it's good time. I need to put this down. Need to touch the temperature of the jar. If it's too hot, it's not good, because then it will not stick, it will melt. That's need to wait a little bit. I can add the fragrance oil. Put this wick in the center of the jar, and use the stick, press. I'm gonna pour to the candy jar. Slowly, okay? When you pour, you have to pour slowly. You can use this stick to put the wick in the middle, or like that. As soon as you finish, please quickly write this one so that the scents will not mix with the new candle scents. Just clean, clean, clean before it's solidified. Now we finish one candle. Be careful, it's quite hot. I'm gonna do different candle, but the same step. Use whiskey fragrance. So I'm not showing this process because it's the same process. So let's check the temperature now. Now 74 degree. Now 83. Okay. So I think It's the perfect time to put it down. This water just to link down the thermometer. Now 84, okay. So I will wait until it's turned to 80. Okay, now it's slowing down a little bit. Pour down. See, the fragrance oil is blending in with the wax. So we have to stir clockwise, slowly, slowly. Time to pour the wax. Oh, glove is very important in making candle wax. No, in making candle. Please wear the glove for you, for yourself, for your candle. Now I finished doing the medium size candle. So now I'm going to show you how to make the small candle size. Reset to 0. You know, in candle making process, the fragrance oil is the most expensive thing. Have to wait for the wax to melt, and we're gonna do that magic. I'm so happy. I know I'm a creative person. Like I really love doing handmade things, painting, handcrafting, now candle making also. And I also have a passion with like a video making, doing vlogging. It's like a side job for me because I also have my full-time job. So I cannot give much time to do this, to follow my passion. So I always make like a small bunch of candle, and most of the time after I make candle, everything is sold out like in a very short time, because most of my friends from my Facebook, Instagram, they love my candle and they are waiting for my candles, like for my new candles. Yeah, I launched my candle business last year, and I have a lot of customers from all around the world, from Netherlands, from Europe, and plus from America, from Singapore, even from Japan, and from Finland as well. I can say like my customer from Finland is my VIP, because last time also she came and visit me, and then she bought everything that I have, like including like tea light candle, wax mat candle, different size of candle. She bought everything and she carried to Finland. Now today also one of the reasons, she's one of the reasons that I'm making candle, because she was asking me to do candle like last 3 months ago, but I was busy with traveling and vacation stuff. That's why now I'm making candle for her especially. Plus I'm also having a free time this week, so I'm gonna make a lot of candle. And I also accept pre-order, like if you want to give presents for your parents, for your mom, for your girlfriend, or for your friends, I also provide customized service, like customized labeling. Like let's say the name of this candle is Winter Harmony, but if you want to name like I love you, or Valentine's Days, or Happy Birthday, this kind of customized name, I I can also do that. And I last thing is like, if you would like to buy candle, you would like to try my candles, please buy it quickly, or you can pre-order, and that in that case you have to wait. Yeah, I just finished my 55 gram candle. As you can see, making candle process is not very easy. You need to know what temperature you should pour fragrance oil, what temperature you should mix with fragrance oil and max, what temperature you should pour to the jar. And also like you need to figure out what kind of jar you are going to use, what kind of wax, what kind of wax, what kind of fragrance oil. There are different types of wax, different types of ingredient. So yeah, first is the most important part is please study properly explore, experience. You make yourself and then you smell. You try like try giving out your candles to your friend and try to get the feedback from them. And now this is not the final part yet because it will take like 1 to 2 hours to solidify the candle. After that, we have to wick the candle, wick the wicks, and you need to see whether it's okay or not because most of the time the top of the candle is like not beautiful. I'll show you later. In that case, you have to use heat gun to make it beautiful. Then you can do your labeling stuff, and then you have to wait 7 days to light it up the candle because the candle needs time to solidify, store the fragrance oil, the scents, everything. So you can only light it up after 7 days of fresh candle. If not, if you light it up, it will just finish in like 1 or 2 days. But if you use after 1 week, you can use like, sometimes you can even use like 1 month. Like say you light it up 1 hour a day, you can even use like 1 month. Good morning from another day. So today I'm going to label my candles. I'm going to make the paper with my laptop and then I'm gonna print out. Need to find the paper. Here I have a lot of my projects. So I use this paper cutter. Time to put label on my candle. And first thing first, this is whiskey candle. You can smell like chocolate, vanilla, and whiskey. So good. So because can you see this is like glossary type, so you can see all the handprint. I have to wear glove before I label. And use spray with this rubbing alcohol, the candle jar, and wipe with tissue. Look at this, so beautiful. The label that I'm going to put here. I hope it fits a little bit. So this is the final product. Look at this, so beautiful. See? Okay. So guys, I finished doing all my candles. Look at this. This is the biggest size, 360 gram. This is the medium size. This one is 200 gram. And this one is 75 gram. And this one I just make a new product because this is normally I only use the glass jar, but this is can. And this one is 85 gram. And this is Wax Max and this is Tea Light Candle. I hope you enjoy watching my video and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Have a nice day.